Welcome to Mrs. Peach. Welcome to Mrs. Peach Thrifty Living. I'm so happy you're here today. I am doing this the day after Thanksgiving. You'll see it 2 days after. I hope you've had a good time. I thought I'd talk a little bit about my Thanksgiving and some of the things we did. Show you a tour around. You know, I always want to be respectful of the ones that I'm with. I have just a little here that I'll be showing you. We went out to take pictures out in the yard. There will be one picture of myself and my granddaughter, the mother of the two little guys, Bennett and Jonah. Also, in this video, I am going to show you a little clip of me making the cheesecake bars. Now, mine are not incomplete. You might could follow just what I said and make them, but I'm going to leave the link of the girl that I watched make hers, and then I made mine according to hers with a few variations. Now, the topping of it, I didn't make an exact topping that she made on hers. I just mixed up a little bit of sugar, brown sugar, flour, dash of salt, and butter together for my little crumble topping. So it wasn't as much as she put on hers. Oh, another thing, I really wanted to video this, but I just didn't feel like I could. My granddaughter had asked, she said, can we go around the room and we've done it in the past before, and each one tell what they are thankful for. It was so wonderful to hear the different ones thankful. And I was thinking, here we sat with my son and daughter-in-law. My other son had to work, so they weren't there. And their daughter and son-in-law and the two boys and their son-in-law's mom and dad there. And daughter-in-law's sister and her husband and their son were there. It was a mixed group, and we just all enjoyed ourselves together so very much. And just, we've had many holidays together like that. I think that it's just so awesome. That is something in itself to be happy about. Now, I wanted to show you two things before I show you my video. And I may add some music to some of it because gets a little loud at points there. So I'll be back at the end. But let me show you. Let me show you this first. You know, I probably showed these a long time ago. And actually, after I made these, I found a pair at thrift store with the warm in the microwave for you to put on your feet to keep your feet warm. I would tell you, I have had cold feet. It's 48 outside today. It's still pretty cold here in California, no sun. And I've been cold. I mean, I've been turning my heat up, and I got 2 layers on now. I just took my little jacket off for the video. And you'll see me in lots of layers to this and lots of scarves around my neck, sometimes hoping they will match a little bit. Okay, I'm carrying on. I'll be like Lindy over at, I'll put her link in now that I mentioned her name. She was talking today, and she says, I got to stay on track, because she kept veering off of her subject. Okay, what I want to show you before I go is, before I found those other slippers that keep your feet warm, you can put them in the microwave. These little rice slippers, I just drew them out. This is the tops of them. And you put them in the microwave. They've got rice in each one of these little packs. And you put them in the microwave for a little while, and then put them on your feet to keep your feet warm, because they, you know, you have the warmth on the top and the bottom. And that's my hand in there. Okay, I just wanted to show you those. You can make some too if you like to sew even a little bit. It's not a lot. This pin. Why do I like pins? And this one has always caught my attention. I don't know who made it, or whether very many made them like this. This was an advertisement for some company or some coupon. Now look at this. you pull this out. Look, it's an advertisement of skincare. And then it slides back. I just think that is the neatest thing. Okay, stay tuned for the video. I am following another girl's recipe to make this pumpkin cheesecake bars. And I just thought I'd show you the few steps that I'm doing. I'm making this where I can test it out before we get it there. This is 2 sleeves of graham crackers that I put in my blender with a cube of butter that I melted and put in there, and a 1/4 cup of brown sugar. And she said to put this parchment paper on it, and since I had it, I'm doing that. I do have a glass pan, but it's a little smaller, so I decided to use this bigger one. This has 1.5 cups of sugar. I put just a tad less than that in there. And 4 eggs. 4 8-ounce boxes of cream cheese and some vanilla. I didn't get my cream cheese quite soft enough. I thought I had, and I've been beating it a little bit at a time here. And well, I'll tell you the next thing I do. To this, what was left, I added this can of pumpkin with a teaspoon of cinnamon and a teaspoon of pumpkin pie spice. Now I'm going to let the other, it said to leave the other in the refrigerator for an hour. You want to have these 2 distinct layers, but I really don't care if mine's completely, so I think I'm going to wait a half an hour and then pull it out of the refrigerator and then bake. So I am changing it a little bit. I'm sure hers is delicious, and I will try to put the link of hers on here. So I know it would be absolutely wonderful. I thought I'd show you a little bit of their outside, their little piggy plant. And they have a little heart with rocks, their willow tree, and this just, we was waiting to go look for places for the pictures. And then we got those and went back inside, and this is part of our dinner. I'm just showing that veggies was so good. I brought extra home. I'll show you my plate. The pumpkin cheesecake bars that I made. Everybody got to take some home. Lots of mashed potatoes. Oh my goodness, they were so good. And everybody got plenty of those to take home. Of course, I don't eat the turkey, but everybody else liked it. Stuffing, stovetop, and I made those eggs. Been a long time since I made them. There they are, bringing the ham out of the oven. That's Robert, my granddaughter's husband, and Janie, Lynn's sister, my granddaughter, and there's Gordon, my son. Here's how the cheesecake bars looked inside.
I don't think we have like a single one with like us all smiling and.
How does this look for my leftover Thanksgiving meal? No, I didn't have cottage cheese for Thanksgiving, and you don't see any turkey or ham there because I don't eat that, but you could have had that. Those mashed potatoes and gravy was delicious, and the stuffing. These green veggies with all kinds of tomatoes and squash and broccoli and so many others was, oh my goodness, you couldn't have got better. And sweet potatoes, they were just scrumptious. I took a bite of this already. These were so good. Now, does this look like your leftover plate the second day? Thank you so much for watching today. I hope that was fun, as fun for you as it was for me. Hope you had your own holiday memories. Go make you a pair of these slippers. I'm going to put these in the microwave pretty soon and put them on my feet because my feet are cold. I have socks on and shoes on. By the way, if you would, If you would like, subscribe, comment, and share, I'd sure appreciate it. And don't forget, Jesus loves you.